In this video, I want to talk about society myths, what society thinks about cross-dressing. Because over time, we created these beliefs, these ideas, these thoughts about cross-dressing that are far away from reality. And we think that they are true because no one explained their reality before. So one of the myths is that cross-dressers are drag queens. We know that drag queens are performance art. This is like exaggerating everything, and this is created for an audience. However, you know much better than I know that cross-dressing is about intimacy, is about your private space, is about your feelings, is about your true self. Is about what you feel inside. It's not about performance. It's not about thinking on the outside. It's about yourself. You don't dress to receive an applause or to go on a stage. You dress to connect with yourself. And this is one of the myths. I have some more here and I don't want to miss anyone, so I will go step by step. Cross-dressing, this is another one. Cross-dressing is only for entertainment, performance, or comedy. And this is the cross-dressing we are used to see on social media, especially connecting again with drag queens. And people often laugh at what they don't understand. This is a way of, you know what? When we don't understand something, we can decide to know more, or we can decide this is not for me, so we rejected it unconsciously sometimes. So we categorize, we label cross-dressing when we don't understand it. We label it as, okay, entertainment, performance, comedy, this is not for me. This is just external. The reality is that you are not performing, you are not pretending, you are not trying to be who you are not. So this is another myth. It's necessary to talk about that. Another one, cross-dressers are confused about who they are. You are not confused. You know who you are. The fact that society doesn't know, the fact that society thinks that you are confused is a signal that society is confused about you. And again, let's come back to the labels. When society doesn't know where category to put someone or some group of people, then unconsciously we create this idea, okay, they are confused. No. Cross-dressers, they are not confused. They know who they are. And the fact that they show up means I know who I am, this is me, and I am brave enough to go against what society thinks I should be, I should perform, I should dress, I should not perform, I should show up. Because you are not performing, you are showing up. And the fact that you are doing this against what society expects from you is an act of bravery. It's an act of authenticity and honesty to yourself. Another one, cross-dressing is just a fetish. For some of you, cross-dressing helps you, let's say, to add some spark to your intimate life, to your love relationships. This is true for some of you. And at the same time, cross-dressing is much more than that. Some of my clients, they told me, you know what? The fact that I can have intimate relationships while dressing up is helping me to feel more complete. So it's allowing me to express myself freely, and I feel expanded. I feel more myself. And this is way above fetish. This is not about, some help in intimate world. No. This is about the fact that when you feel free to express yourself, you expand. And of course, you can enjoy more. You can feel more because you allow yourself to do that. Another one of these huge myths. Cross-dressing means you are gay. And here is when society mix two different concepts. One is sexual orientation, is about attraction, is about feelings, is about who do you feel attracted to. And the other one is gender expression. How do you want to show up? How do you want the world to read you? The way you dress, you behave, you act, you talk. Cross-dressing is about yourself. You can be gay, you can be straight. This is different. It's like mixing two different concepts. Okay, if you live in this country, you must love this kind of food. No, those are different things. So cross-dressing is about gender expression, and being gay is about love and attraction. It's different. These are two different concepts. Another one that is huge, and I know that this one hurts deep. Cross-dressing is a sickness or a disorder. No, it is not. There's nothing wrong about you. The fact that you belong to a minority, it doesn't mean that this is a disorder. It doesn't mean that you need health support. You don't have any health issue connected to the fact that you cross-dress. This is not a diagnosis. Cross-dressing is not a diagnosis. It's not an illness. It's the way you decide to express yourself again. So you are not broken. Nothing's wrong with you. The other one, cross-dressing destroys families. No. What destroys families is a relationship where you cannot be yourself. If you are hiding this part of you, and the moment you show up with honesty, with authenticity, you receive rejection, it means that this relationship was not strong. If the people you love don't accept you 100% as you are, and you need to hide to be accepted, it means that you are surrounded by the wrong people, and you deserve supportive people. So sometimes what cross-dressing does is amplify what you already have around you. If you have love, showing up as a cross-dresser amplifies this love. If you are surrounded by, how can I say, false or fake people, that's what will show up. Another one, cross-dressers are perverts. And this is one of the most cruel labels around cross-dressing. Is again connecting you with something's wrong with you, you are broken, you need some medical health. No, You are not pervert. You are not attacking anyone. You are just dressing the way it feels right to you. If other people are reading this as personal attack, okay, is their perspective, is their issue, is their problem. Let me tell you that. So it's not you who need to change. It's them who need to change that perspective. Another one, real men don't wear women's clothes. Okay, really? Are we talking about clothes as males' clothes, women's clothes? If we go back to history, heels were invented for men. Skirts were used by men for centuries. I was about to say decades, but not for centuries. Long hair was always considered a symbol of strong men, power. It was not feminine at all. It was a masculine trait. So let's stop thinking about gender clothes. Clothes are genderless. Clothes are meaningless. We give meaning to clothes. In some cultures, in some traditions, in some countries, men wear dresses. And no one questioned that they are men. So no, using some specific clothes don't make you less of a man or more of a man. Again, this is mixing two different concepts. This is another one. Crossdressers are failed men. Again, nothing's wrong with you. The fact that you want to express your feminine side, because you know what? We all have masculine energy and feminine energy within us. The fact that you want to connect with your feminine energy in a certain way, it doesn't mean you are wrong. It doesn't mean you failed as a man. No. You can have both. I mean, you don't need to choose between becoming or being or feeling like a woman. It doesn't mean you need to reject your masculine side. In fact, you have the power to choose whether you want to experience yourself in a certain moment more likely as a woman or more likely as a man. So you are not a failure by any means. And the next one is connected with what I just said. You cannot be both masculine and feminine. You must choose. You have the opportunity to choose. And it doesn't mean choosing forever. You can express yourself more feminine today and more masculine tomorrow. Even more feminine now and more masculine within half an hour. This is your choice. And this gives you so much power. So take advantage of that. There's nothing wrong with that opportunity to choose. Another one of these amazing, quote unquote, amazing myths. Clothing has to match your gender or it is wrong. Again, stop thinking that clothes have gender. Clothes are genderless. The fact that we associate pink with women, especially with femininity, we consider pink as the most feminine color. And blue is for boys. Pink is for girls. You know what? In the last century, it was the opposite. And it was the opposite for quite some time. Pink was considered color for men, and blue was considered color for women. So this is an evolving thing. This is the way like society sees the world, and it doesn't mean it is forever. And when I say society, I must be aware that this is in my culture. Not in all cultures are like this. Not all communities consider this differentiation between colors. This is all ideas we, again, as a society, we made up. So if we made up labels, ideas, boxes, categories, and you feel that you don't fit in any of them, it's not you who need to change. It's that label, that category, that idea who needs to adapt to you, not you adapting to the box. If we, again, as a society, created that box, and that box is not serving you, it's not that box who needs, it's not you who need to fit in that box, it's that box who needs to change. So those are society myths, and they have been loud, and we can change the whole story. We have the power now to talk about that. It was not possible to talk about that for so many time. Now we are talking about that. And this is one of the things that I'm doing here, talking about that, because I want you to feel comfortable with who you are, because all these myths are exactly that, just myths, wrong beliefs, wrong ideas, not the truth. You know the truth. And the truth is that nothing is wrong with you.